Hello everyone. I'm hiking a beautiful desert where the sand reveals the marks left behind by lizards and other animals. Today I'm on my way to find a special snake. What will happen when I bury this fossorial snake in the sand? Whoa! Is that a big lizard? I thought it was a big lizard. No way, it's too big. It's just a rock. Better get a closer look just in case. Wow. That's an optical illusion. Good one. Hopefully, that rock is a sign that we will see some big lizards. A desert iguana. One of the biggest lizards in California. A coyote. It's probably hunting for some lizards and snakes like me. This iguana isn't fully grown, but is much bigger than an adult-sized blotch lizard. They're a real challenge to catch, but I got it. What a beautiful iguana. This desert has no shortage of desert iguanas. They're one of the fastest lizards in the world. I can't believe I didn't find any rattlesnakes around here. Sweet, I found 2 desert tortoise burrows. They're endangered and they're keystone species that help many species survive by using their burrows. Wow, a new beetle, I had to look it up for this one. A chuckwallas. The second largest lizard in the USA. He's asserting his dominance in a picturesque way. Bobbing his head tells me to back off and that it's his territory here. Another lizard species. Whiptails are incredibly fast, but oddly I never have caught one of them. One day for sure. I have seen a lot of lizards, I'm happy about that, but I saw no snake until... Oh yeah, look at this. I got a snake. Yes, it's a cute small baby. A leaf-nosed snake. Ooh. Oh, did you see that? It just slithered backwards. You don't see that often. It's doing this in hopes to deter me away. I'm putting it on a flat area so we can see it better for a moment. It struck at me. Such a feisty little one. Here's some shake for you. Don't worry about the ant, it shouldn't bite the snake. I'm getting some clips of it before I put it in my tank. I'm filling it with sand so I can show you its unique superpower. Perfect. We're covered from the sunlight under the shade. It's better for the snake. This snake it's nocturnal so it doesn't do well under the sun even though they still need the sun to warm up before hiding. It's hot outside too. The special thing about this snake is its nose, which is known as rostral scale. Triangle scale. Cute, it's leaf-shaped. That scale actually helps them to dig through the sand. I'll show you after I gently bury it. Isn't that amazing? I'll talk more about it in a moment. It's a small snake. They grow up to around almost 2 feet long. Let's use a bird for comparison in size. Oh, I meant a fly. A big fly though. They're small, especially the tiny babies. Their bodies are designed to glide on the sand. Are they fast? No, they're more efficient on the sand than being fast. Their smooth scales and broad neck help them move efficiently on and in the sand or dirt. They're soft. Truth is, they're way softer than I realized. Again, it's a baby so it is obviously softer than the adults. The western leaf-nosed snakes are colored just like the western banded gecko, especially with the pink and bluish-gray colors. They are also called the spotted leaf-nosed snake, and you can see how they get their cool names. Haha. Like all snakes, leaf-nosed snakes flick their tongue to sense the surroundings. I find it interesting that it will hit the sand. If they find a burrow, they would take refuge in the burrows that a rodent or lizard created. The western leaf-nosed snakes are excellent at finding buried food. What do they eat? They eat small lizards, geckos, and primarily lizard eggs. Their eyes are big and vertically slit. That may make you think it's venomous. In fact, they're non-venomous. We don't have that many snakes that have cat eyes and aren't venomous. That's another characteristic that makes it special. Given their small size, they're vulnerable to many predators like coyotes and bobcats, so they may try to intimidate their predators and then try to hide. This is my snake Sharkhuahua. That iconic rostral scale in their body shape are why some people misidentify them as another snake, the hognose snake. Hognose snakes don't live in California. Similarly to hognose snakes, they will display false stripes and sudden movements to deter their predators. Smart snakes. Many animals can eat them. What to do? They would bury themselves and move through the sand. Staying under the sand makes them stealthy. Their cryptic pattern allows them to stay camouflaged. Potential predators may see the sand moving slowly. They could lose interest and leave it alone. If you didn't know that there's a snake burrowing underneath, you would probably think it's something else. No hands, no legs. Slithering is all it can do. Their specialized nose allows them to dip and breathe normally. If another snake was to be under the sand, it would struggle with sand getting into the nostrils, but the leaf-nosed snake has perfectly placed the nostrils to help them breathe inside the ground. It can even flick its tongue. They would also rest underneath objects without digging. Amazing snake. Many people don't know about them. Well, they're elusive, hard to find. But here it is. You should spread the word. Hey, have you heard about that leaf-nosed snake? They're neat. They can bury themselves in the sand. I think that's all for today. We finally caught a snake, and it happens to be one criminally underrated interesting snake. We got to see it using its enlarged scale to dig through the sand. We also got to see other creatures that live here in the desert hills. As a bonus, we saw tortoise burrows and an optical illusion that fooled me at first. I think the little snake is ready to be returned to the wild desert. Thank you for showing the world your amazing abilities. Until next time, embrace your animal mode. When I released it back, something unexpected happened. Oh, it popped its head out.